Hello, beautiful little bees. I hope everybody is doing well. Before I get on with what I want to talk about tonight, or what I'm guided to talk about tonight in any case, I want to remind you guys that we are celebrating the people born between September the 8th and the 12th, and happy birthday to you all. Your guardian angel's name is Lehayaha. I think I mentioned it over the weekend. As I promised, I'm going to do the new moon reading tonight. Our new moon is on September the 19th. Our coming next new moon at the time I'm doing this reading is September, what did I say, 19th? September 14th. It will be 6:39 p.m. California time, or West PST in any case. Quick reminder that with the new moon it's the beginning of a new cycle. What I love is that this new moon also comes with the end of this Mercury in retrograde, so yay, end of difficult, I was going to say disastrous time, difficult time, and beginning of a new cycle. With the new moon is a time to set your intentions, to your quote unquote manifest, however you want to call it. But when you set your intentions, you make a decision for what's to come. So that's a good way to start planning for the months and the energy of the months to come. Just keep in mind that this is not the time to enter new moon or full moon. The energies are very strong, so don't try to not be too emotional. Don't make big decisions. I mean, it's set your intentions, but don't like break up with someone that day or decide to have an important conversation, things like that. This is not the day to get your emotions up. Because the new moon set the tone for the months to come, and as I have mentioned before, it's also a good day for charity, because all the energies we give out, all the stuff that we give out on a new moon comes back tenfold or bigger to us anyway. So it's just, I'm not telling you that like, oh, do your charity so you get more from the universe. No, it's just something to remember. If you want to start a new diet, if you want to plant roots, it's also a good day. Okay, I've said that many times, so you can go to previous new moons. And something to remember also, this reading is not necessarily just for this time. Obviously, we're talking about the current energies, but I always intend for my readings to bring the messages to the viewer or the listener that they need to hear. So if you hear that 3 years from now, just know that there will be messages that you may need to hear. Okay, that said, I'm going to use a spread that I've used before that has been posted by the Black Cat Tarot. I like it. It's 4 cards, so we can add stuff around. So let's see who is with us. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides on this new moon guidance. I love the new moon messages. They're always full of hope and cool stuff. So hopefully we'll get something cool tonight too. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges, nos guides. Oopsie. We have the Archangel Aniel. That's the way I'm reading it anyways. I believe she's a number 7 because I believe the Archangel Michael is the first one in this deck with number 1. But this number always makes me think also of a number 1, like, new beginning. And since this is a new moon, this is great. We have the color blue. Blue is a throat chakra. So to me, that makes me want to tell you to try to speak out. Don't be afraid to to say what you have to say. I've said that several times in the previous readings. And she has a amethyst necklace, so maybe wear the amethyst. I know I wear some myself. I sleep with, this is good to help you sleep if you have trouble sleeping. Put an amethyst next to your bed. It's good for relaxing and taking negative energies away, and help you with the sleep, sleep in any case, and keeps you calm. I like her hair color. Maybe that talks to someone who's got like different type of hair color. She talks about friendship, moon cycles, and psychic abilities. So love that Aniel is with us in this reading. Some of you, especially, I think of at least 2 of the bees that are going through very difficult times right now, and seeing the psychic ability. It is believed that every trauma that we go through, every difficult time, like we know when we get through a lot of crying and anger and cleansings and stuff like that, and big changes in our life, this is for your next spiritual step. Given that this is during Mercury in retrograde, and that this is all for a lot of us difficult times. Excuse me, that also makes me think that you may, you may be opening yourselves to paying more attention in any case to the signs of the universe. And some of you have been having a huge signs, like finding yourself in a corner of situation where you don't have the choice to do but what the universe has pushed you to be doing. I believe that, and I can speak from experience where sometimes the universe has a way to put you in the corner there, and to force you into the next step, that all the stuff you've been fighting not to do, the universe is telling you, girl or boy, or use, it's time for you to take that path, and it's good, even though it's painful. It's a good thing. What else? She's got tattoos on her. She's got a flower tattoo, the moon phases tattoo, again talking about the moon cycles. And here is like a geometric sign. She's really cool. I like her. I like her look. Okay, so Aniel with us. Thank you very much. Let's see what energy. S'il vous plaît. I'm going to put Maman Marie in the front here. I love the little pumpkin that my mom made, but I feel like we need... Well, she's here too, but I will put the pumpkin back on later. Okay, I'll take it, fine. Woman holding a heart. Notice how she also has some kind of bracelet by her shoulder. She's got a butterfly on top of her head, and there is a number 44, like the mirror number. I think she's come recently in the previous reading as well. Or the number 44 in any case. It's possible that some of you may have thought that you were in the presence of your soulmate, and actually you were not, but they prepared you for the arrival of your soulmate. I think you're in for a surprise, many of you, because the sufferings that have been happening are... this is pretty weird. I usually don't talk like that, but it really feels like you've been just getting ready for the amazement of the actual person that's going to be there for you, and that's going to help you put your heart back together. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, and that's a picture I had of Sally mending herself, and I'm picturing someone like mending your heart back together, because that's what love is. It's not falling in love, it's not hurting yourself, it's a person that helps you put your heart back together. So you are wonderful at that, but it feels like it's your turn to get that. And with this butterfly here, I really feel like a new birth, confirming that notion of psychic ability and opening towards new thing with this moon cycle. If you are going to put anything in your intention, do put, look at, you have patience. So you've been patient. Your patience is going to be rewarded. You have, I would like, looks like there is something for the winter. There is a definite notion of winter with me, to me, with this card. An angel, also like a blessing coming in winter. So be patient, but in your intention, I would consider putting something like being ready for your next, for your, not necessarily next, but for your love life, for being loved, for being appreciated, for being held, for being meant, for being put back together, things like that, like having someone taking care of you for once, not the other way around. By the way, I just noticed my tea message from tonight, and that's an important one. The brightness of your being is generated from within. You are your own light. You are your own darkness as well. So make sure you show the light. And look at with this card that was at the bottom of the deck here, how there is the light and fire coming from within. Number 16. Okay, that's that. Now let's see what the new moon reading is. I'm going to use the Light Seer's deck for this reading. It's very unusual for me to use this one for a moon reading. I usually use darker stuff or like stuff with moon stuff, and but I feel like we need some light. I don't want to see a Ten of Swords with sword in the back. I want to see a transformation. I want to see light. So I think you guys want to see happier things too. So we have the Two of Pentacles, so you're juggling many things right now. You can do it. You have, okay, Queen of Cups. I was talking about receiving the love. This is what this Queen of Cups makes me think of. Not only she's a giving one. She's very emotional. But on this one, I see her closing her eyes and looking at the universe and opening her hands towards the skies and receiving the love. So just get your look at that, as I was talking about that Two of Cups. And I love this Two of Cups because there is not just love like your regular connection with like in a love relationship. It's this Two of Cups to me, like see you have like a darker skin tone with a lighter skin tone, and you have exchange of all kinds of colors with it makes me think of all kinds of love. Okay, and I mean by that, like you know, whether we are talking of whether we're speaking of heterosexuality, homosexuality, friendship, family, like, but pure, genuine love. And look, as we have the Six of Pentacles, I was talking about sharing and family. That's the energy of mixing and learning from each other and creating, fixing all your chakras, fixing all your wounds. That's what this one makes me feel like. And look at that, it falls out again. Okay, one last move. Wow, and with the Ten of Cups, total happiness. I was saying I just want, and the Six of Pentacles, I gotta give it an, I was just saying how much I want to see some happiness and some lights, and look, thank you. Okay, one cut, here we go. Okay, s'il vous plaît, no guide. Give us some messages with this new moon spread here. Okay, the first card is reflection. Our thoughts and feelings about the present. What's our thoughts and feeling about the present? Which I have the feelings are kind of not the best right now, but Six of Swords. We want to go away. Our thoughts and feelings is that okay. You know, I always have to compare with a regular tarot, with a classic tarot. The Six of Swords usually is a family. We see the boat leaving. We see the other side of the boat, and it's usually a family living together. And we don't see their face. In this case, we see a person that looks sad. A person that's been through a storm. There we can't see it clearly, but there is... Oh, there's a card that fell. Hang on. I'm going to save it for after as an extra message. Excuse me. So this Six of Swords here is we can't see it, but it has rain. And you have six. So I'm sorry. I'm being distracted by many things here. So there is rain on this card. Talking to me about sadness, talking to me about this person, you know, crying. She's got her sword behind her. She if I remember correctly, in your classic Six of Swords, he is using one of the swords like to push the boat away. In this case, she's being led. And remember at the beginning of the guidance, I was talking to you about when the universe is forcing you in a corner to make a decision, forcing you into the path that it wants you to take. In this case, she's not the one leading the boat. There is 3 birds that are leading the boat, while 3 others are going, you know, away. So to me, this really feels like that. Like you may feel like you have lost control of your life. You have lost control of many things, but you are being guided by the universe regardless. So your thoughts and feelings at present are really most likely that feeling of abandonment, that feeling of despair, that feeling of sadness, of loneliness. In this one, she is alone living, okay? But there is that desire of wanting to leave things behind, okay? So that's the idea with this one. I want to try and find, let me see if I can try to find, I think this one is one of the most classic decks that I have. It was my first one, and I want to see, I'm pretty sure it's kind of classic. I want to see if I can find, s'il vous plaît, like a Six of Swords. Hopefully it will. Apologies, I really want you guys to see the difference between the classic Six of Swords and is it going to be the last one? No, at least. I should have used this deck. Six of Swords. This is interesting. This one, he's actually facing, but you can see the family in the back, and he's the one pushing the boat. He's still leading, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a little different from the original one, but you see people living together, you know, and leaving the pain behind. In this one, it feels like we are still in the storm, okay? You're still in, but you're forced away from something and you don't like it. Sorry for that, little bees. Okay, so the card that fell was a Page of Swords. If you look at this one, this is interesting. There is also the birds around. There is you walking without looking. You have your head Is it even in the book? Yeah, but there is that notion of being guided again, and with this idea, your mind getting clearer with what the universe is sending at you. That reminds me of that psychic ability that I was getting from the Archangel Haniel, the energy and message there. There is really that notion of, trust me, it really, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there is like a wind around her. It's like it's pushing, moving her hair up. There is storm and energies and a lot of things going on around her, but she's working with trust, and hearing what she's. So open your heart to the signs of the universe. Let yourself being carried. You are definitely being brought where you need to be going. Okay, little bees. Visualize. What do we want to visualize here? S'il vous plaît. The life I want and desire. The life you want and desire. Ten of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards. I want to point out that in this card is again the I forget how it's called, the Kabbalah design. I believe this is what this is. I believe this is what this is called. This is all the connections between that we follow between all the major arcanas. It's a very interesting concept. It's a little complicated. It's not that complicated, but I haven't done enough research in it. What that tells me here is how everything is connected, how everything happens, how for a reason, how that goes back to you needing to go through a certain path to get there. The Ten of Pentacles, to me, it's like the ultimum dream, the ultimate dream. This is where we have achieved our best with our family, with our finances, with our career. The life that you want and desire is just, I want that. Who doesn't want to have that? It says, good time with your family as grandparents. You have the dog, you don't have any financial need. Everything is in order, everything is in balance. You're feeling well, everybody is happy around you. There is happiness and joy and celebration. This is a wonderful family dream. Okay, this is what we want. Yes, I'll give a big fat yes to that. Being around your family and your kids happy and healthy and awesome card. Awesome thing to visualize. I was talking about your intentions. Put that in your intentions. This is the life that you want. No financial worry. Actually, I'm so sorry. Just keep in mind that when you set your intentions, it has to be in positive sentencing. Okay, so instead of saying no financial worry, financial abundance, financial wealth and abundance and happiness and health and joy and family time, things like that. Number 3, set your intentions. How are we going to achieve the life that we want, s'il vous plaît? 4 of Cups. So, the 4 of Cups, I always think of it as the ultimate brat. The 4 of Cups is the one that's sitting there just like she is, whining and moping and crying about what she's not having. Like, look at all these empty cups here, oh my god. Ugh. While you have this gorgeous rainbow, and remember that 2 of Cups with the rainbow energies flowing from one cup to the other. The universe is handing you this beautiful cup, full of universe, divine, colorful and exciting life, and energies. So the way you are going to achieve the life that you want is by turning your head on the other side here and looking at that cup that the universe is handing you. Look at that cup that the universe is handing you. Stop looking on the other side at those empty cups that are useless. Please. That's just like, stop being a brat. Stop moping. Stop crying on what you don't have, because the universe is bringing you something beautiful, and you know, look at it. So that's another intention to note down, write down. Divine message from the universe, s'il vous plaît. What message do we have? This is a clear one so far. Three of Pentacles. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hangman. And with geometric signs, this one, this Hangman is really cool. She's doing like a gymnast move, and she's hanging, and she looks like she's having fun, and she only has to let her foot go before she can come back down. So I see, as part of this Three of Pentacles here, some time needed to recenter yourself, sometimes needed to spend time with yourself, sometimes needed to rethink things through, just like that idea. Just, you know, even if it's like meditate, pray, go on a walk alone, like spend some time with yourself, without doing the moping here. Spend some time with yourself, trying to connect with the element of the universe, trying to connect with your within. There was that thing about the brightness of your being generated from within. This is, try to reconnect with that light. Look, how much there is that light, you know, coming from somewhere. The Three of Pentacles. To me, the Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork. It talks about, I don't know where to put this thing, right here. Here for now. Three of Pentacles is teamwork. It's teamwork, but building something. See how they are all, you have someone guiding, and it's not even necessarily the brainstorming anymore. It's everybody doing a little something to fabricate something. So be part of the team, be part of creating something new. You've done that thing alone, but it feels like you are about to embark in fabriquer, in building something new, in the making of something new. And look at how I was talking about mending earlier with the woman holding your heart here, and how this card is about putting something together. But that's why when I'm saying making something, it's really, see how she's knitting and using a natural wool, natural, I feel like it's like natural yarn, to build something together. And I like that what's being built over here feels like a traffic light, in whatever, in odd order, but like with, you know, we have the, let's see, we have the spleen chakra color, we have the root chakra, and we have the heart chakra. So maybe this is all that you need to heal also, you know, find your balance. Let's see here if it says anything. Root, base, earth, what does it say? Foundation. I wanted to see if it says like how to fix it, or avoid alcohol. Wait, is it avoid upper versus lower chakra? Emotional body. Strength, self electrical body, physical, mental, your spinal body. There is, I was thinking of buying the big one, and when I ordered it, I received the little one. you know, orange, plain water, earth, then waiter sign. Okay, so there is 4 signs. I don't know if that's gonna mean anything. We got with the orange one, we got water signs. With the red one, we got fire signs, and the green one is just the heart, the higher expression of all signs. Smell, taste, and touch. Protein, water, vegetables, green vegetables. This is telling you to avoid cigarette, smoking stuff, sugar, alcohol, compulsive, avoid anger, do exercise. But this is definitely like the lower chakras. So take care of those apparently to allow yourself to get that psychic ability cleaner. You know, if you don't feel well physically, I feel wrong saying that, because I feel like saying if you don't feel well physically, it's difficult to open yourself spiritually, but I don't feel like this is necessarily true, because a lot of people have physical challenges, and that's when their spirituality is at their strongest. So I'm not sure about what message I'm getting here. But it feels like you have some kind of support or friendship or group. Maybe also do consider for your mental health to, you know, I've heard of like those art psychiatry or whatever, like see if there is some kind of mental health group that will help your mental health through the building something with people, you know. That's what I'm picturing, like people making stuff together, but in some kind of like a therapeutic environment. Hopefully something like that exists. Okay, so now that we've gone through that, I want to get a extra little messages with the Moonology oracle, s'il vous plaît. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. That's beautiful. And look how we have butterflies again on this picture. Have faith in that dream. We were talking about the life that you want. I will put that here. You know, this is your dream right here. I like this. Have faith in your dream and it will happen. A Mabon oracle card, s'il vous plaît. A message from there. We are getting close to that too. That is, what are we? The 12th. So Mabon is the weekend around the, I think it's next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. The crow with number 11, we had 44, so that's another mirror number. Pay close attention to the winds. There is a message making its way. And notice how we have crows all around you again. Just like the crows pulling you. Interesting. And how we got the same type of hair. I mean like dark hair. There is a new moon or an eclipse here. There is a hand trusting the universe. She feels like she's also, so there is wind in her hair, but you'll notice how it feels like she's the one leading the storm this time. I kind of feel like, okay, this time we're going to put this one here. I usually use here the Sacred Spirit reading cards, Oracle, so I'm going to pick one extra message from there, s'il vous plaît. And of course, I'm going to pick a Divine Circus card, see what it has to say. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. So there is the same energy I'm feeling with this too. Look at the similarity of the colors. With how it's okay to want to protect yourself. But I like the look beneath the surface. Look at the bigger picture. Shield your energy. There is also again that notion, you know, like all the colors of those chakras. At the bottom of the deck we have open intuition, seek clarification. So that really is in the energies of you opening up yourself to the divine and hearing, developing your intuition here. There is a lot of that. The Divine Circus. What card are we going to have today, s'il vous plaît, from this? Ah! Should I take Supernova? Did she want to come out? Because she really like just pulled herself out, didn't she? S'il vous plaît. Oops. White Duchess. And at the bottom of the deck, oops, this is weird, it's upside down. Play your hand. It's time for you to play your hand. Okay, the White Duchess. What does she talk about? There is melancholy. And there is, to me, the same feeling here with her leaving. Like she's saying goodbye. White Duchess, number 15. She's gorgeous. Don't look to what has been to find your destiny. Ah, yes, please leave the past in the past. Your future is bright and blessed. If the pain of the past feels a little too close for comfort, White Duchess steps in to help you leave behind the emotional storms of your past and move into her protection. A time of transition is upon you, and soon your feet shall settle upon sacred ground, and calm shall prevail inside and out. Are you one of the many suffering in the dark and stormy in a world of post-traumatic stress? Do you believe that because there have been struggles in your past, and perhaps at times even great pain, that this is how your future shall be too? Or perhaps you have been striving towards a dream and it seems so long since you began that you are losing hope of ever breaking through into successful fulfillment and a new life. The White Duchess comes to you with clear guidance. Don't look back. Let the past be put to rest. Whatever has haunted your dreams, whatever has caused turmoil is over. It is not needed anymore. There is a future destiny calling to you now. It is time to transition through into a new world, into your new life. As I was reading this thing, there was motorcycles I was driving like really fast and like making me feel that this will happen faster. I was saying at the beginning, it's going to happen faster than you'd expect. The White Duchess appears when you are in the midst of a significant life transition. You may be aware of this, or it may come as a surprise to you, but her appearance indicates that it is time to let go of the past, even if that means going through a phase of not really knowing who you are or where you are headed. And again, I feel like the Divine Circus Oracle is a summary of the reading. She will guide you through the transition towards a future completely free from past influences, unfettered by issues that trapped you in times gone by. To me, the keyword here was a trap. She wipes clean all past contaminants and helps you start afresh. A new life, a new person, a new chance at the life of your dream. Trust her and believe in the positive power of your future. The affirmation here, to say morning and evening for a few days or however long you need, is, with courage and compassion, I leave the past behind. And I want to say, please leave the past behind. So I'm repeating the affirmation. With courage and compassion, I leave the past behind. I have learned well, and now I find that a new adventure is ready for me, the next step in my divine destiny. I trust the universe to lovingly guide me into my future, bright, pure, and true. I am being given a new chance at life, and so I say, woohoo! The artwork was called Moonlight Balloon by Garciana Zelinska. I want to see if I can put the affirmation here by the screen so you guys can make a screenshot and say that affirmation, because it's a great affirmation to keep going, to repeat, and many of you, many of us need to learn to leave the past in the past. We learn from it. We do not live in it. Great, beautiful. As usual, this oracle is. I could have made the whole reading just using this card. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to get a Mother Mary card. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. I'm so sorry, I forgot to put it last reading. Okay. With the lily of hope and purity here. Look at how we have a nest at the bottom of the card. That makes me think of, like, the family again. Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Although you may judge yourself for not having done enough, Mother Mary knows the struggle you have been enduring. Even the earth requires rest in order to replenish and continue her great work. Suspend your activity and any self-judgment and let go. In rest, miracles take root, ready to blossom at the best moment. Trust yourself and divine timing, and be good to yourself. That goes back again with the message at the beginning of the reading, to take care of your within so that you can get, bright again. I forgot to do a moon magic thing, so I'm going to take a quick card. I'm going to add a card, whatever. I'm going to pick a moon magic card, moon message. S'il vous plaît. I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Love this. I am courageous and powerful. Yes, you are. And, healing message and a gratitude message. Healing angel card. Okay. 2. Think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it, surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. Great other thing to manifest in this coming full new moon. Sacred space. We, your guardian angels, surround you with emerald gold and rose pink light. Surrender your concerns and worries and enter the sacred space of love and healing. The universe wants you to get into a better place. There is no doubt about that. This is time for you to grow into what you are, who you are, what you're capable of. You are a bright light, and you have a lot of things to bring to the universe. Sorry, I just heard a noise that took me by surprise yet again. Whoops, that's too many that jumped. See the good. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. This is an important one. Focus on your strengths. My little bees, I wish you a fantastic new moon cycle. Great growth and only love in your life. I'm sending you some. Bye-bye.